Is the game supposed to be quiet? Yes, it is. There's no water in the pool. Orla, where are you? Orla actually answer. Like, at the same time, they have discussed it. She is smart animal, and orcas are smart animals, but I still love it answered. I absolutely understand that. It's like it's probably just reacting to its name being called, not like, where are you? I am here. It's more of a Orla, yes? I can hear her at the bottom of the pool. Maybe there is some water down there? Orla sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha. I don't know who that is. Careful there, you shouldn't get up. Oh, good God. The first thing we start with today is this guy's voice. I don't want to end up like the victim. Besides, the police are still conducting their investigation. Don't go poking around. Detective Fulbright? Ugh. I can definitely say, like, I like Alchemy Stars pulls because, yeah, it might not be easy because, like, it is a gacha game. It's like, you need to get some pulls somehow. But, like, each day, you can do, like, certain, like, you can do your dailies to get a few. You can do assignment to at least get, like, I don't know, 100, 150, something like that. Each month, you can get free ones. Well, not free, but you get like a pull currency, and you can use those to pull and to get. And then each time there is an event, you will definitely get a shit ton of them. So I can definitely say, Alchemy Stars, if you want to have some like a lot of free pulls and like can do shit, then it's like yes, definitely like you get a lot of free currency in that game. I mean, my cat reacts to his name, and obviously so does my dog to her name, so Orca, that is even smarter, would easily understand what their name is and react to it. Yep, definitely. I'm pretty sure that most cats, though, just reacts to bags being opened because they think it's food. Is something wrong, Miss Lawyer? I object to you arresting Miss Buckler. Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you don't mind. Go right ahead! Okay, what are we gonna ask? Why arrest Buckler? Good question, actually. Why did they arrest her? Did we learn that last time? Fuck, I don't remember. These couple of days hasn't really been the best days, and today hasn't really been a GP either. Miss Buckler is 100% innocent, so why did you arrest her? I understand your desire to believe in her, but the fact remains that she's suspicious. Right now, there is an investigation on the scene, so you can come in as you please. 100%, but that's a different matter. That's just cats being greedy bastards. Fair enough, actually. I do also love that there's a category called Orange Cat. Like, sure, you can call it, like, not like the sense of, like, what color they have, and, like, how, like, color, what type of cat, but basically, Orange Cat is its own race, in a sense. But I love cats. I absolutely love cats, and sometimes I do actually love watching, like, the short videos of cats. Especially when they, quote-unquote, trying to receive their brain cells. Sitting there staring in the sky, looking up like, what's going on? I think I'm thinking of something. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only one who possessed this card. Yep. Looks at my orange cat. You have an orange cat. Fair enough. Fair enough, actually. Yeah, I don't know why, but it just popped up in my mind because there was like a compilation of like funny cat things on a YouTube short. And there's basically a cat laying on the bed just chilling. It's like a gray cat or something. And then you see a big, like, I don't know, like, it's just the cover is just like pulled up there and there's like something underneath. There's a little mountain on the bed. They just lift the cover, the orange cat lays upside down, hands up in the air, basically making its own, like, bed fort. It's just staring at the camera. And for some reason, the only comment is something about it being an orange cat. And yesterday and the day of the incident, there is proof of the suspect's card was used. Fair enough. Oh, but absolutely wonderful. Cats are absolutely wonderful. Objection! Somebody else could have used Miss Buckler's card. Oh my! I guess that could have been possible explanation. Cats are weird, but orange cats are even weirder. Absolutely. I don't know what it was. But it was not Balthazar. Was it like Balthazar? I don't know. There is the Floof Wizard, basically. Because there's someone that calls their cat the Floof Wizard. And it is basically like... That's where I got the receiving brain cells, because it's like just trying to receive transmission from their brain cells. Staring up in the sky. I wouldn't actually get it, like, I don't know, like, but their comment is like, when they actually receive them, the cat's head is like going backwards, like it's trying to figure something out. Oh, that one, the one with a super long... Oh, yes! Yes, absolutely. I don't remember the name because it's a ridiculous name. I think it was something with Dorito as well. Or Purito. I don't really remember. Yeah. Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there? You are a lawyer. We'd kind of be in trouble if you didn't. I expect the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time the record states. She said she was here from 3 to 6 a.m. on July 20th. Apparently she was giving the Orca pool room a good cleaning. Cleaning? In the middle of the night? Yes, she said that a lot of heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect. Objection! There must be something I can object in there somewhere. Save your objection for tomorrow's trial. By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Miss Buckler's questioning is over? No, not yet. But I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her. Why is something wrong? Oh. Oops, forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway. It doesn't? We are going to actually go and meet her later on. We could ask her, you know. But it does concern us. We intend to represent Miss Buckler. I was about to say respect Miss Buckler, but to be honest, I do respect her. Well, you do. In that case, I have a favor to ask. Could you get this medicine to her? Okay. Medicine? It looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. I spent some time in that hospital myself. We confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. I can't get away here, so if you could make sure she gets it, that would be great. Medicine, huh? Does Miss Buckler have some illness? I think that's the kind of question you better ask her. In justice with trust now, I need to get back to the investigation. I found a name. Balthazar Bubultazar Balthazar the Third. Jesus Christ. I love it. But oh my god. I hope you found that one written and actually copy-pasted. Because try to listen to it and write it, I am pretty certain it was gonna be a hell. Oh dear lord, but I love it. Absolutely love it. Seized from Sasha's residence. She apparently had this filled at the Hickfield Clinic. Hickfield. Written yes, but only as a subtitle on a video, so oh my god, so I had to write it yourself. Okay. Then you at least met the halfway part. You didn't copy-paste, but you didn't need to listen to it. Can give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. And we have to return her calendar to her as well. We can't see Sasha or investigate. We should question people at the aquarium. Alright, so... Oh, we can't investigate, okay. It sounded on him like that we could investigate, but no, they are still investigating the place. Guess we're gonna go in here then. Yeah, because fuck that to write it only from listening. Yeah, dear lord. I would pray for you if you actually try to do that. Huh? That door is open. It was closed yesterday. Well, you know what we have to do, right? Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out. Oh. Just trying to see. Wow, there is so much shit here. I can't comprehend what's going on. It looks like... I don't know what it looks like. Like, it looks like something they're checking the health of the animals. But there's no place to actually check the health on the animals. And it also looks like they are trying to start their own umbrella company. I'm not talking about the umbrellas. I'm talking about the Resident Evil umbrella. Also, they apparently don't go home. And like the smell of incense, which I can't really deny. I have had incense before, especially when I studied it in school before. Ah, there we have the guy I was wondering about. How about he's in a person's lab without permission? I don't know what to give him for voice, actually. I just saw him and realized, oh, fuck, new voice. I think I'm gonna go do like a little wheezy, perhaps. I don't know. Oh, my apologies, sir. She insisted. Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright. The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you could come in. I'll start over. Yes, sir. Okay, fair enough. Come in. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. What can I do for you? Medical problems? Well, yes, I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation, and... Hey, miss. Where is the patient? Don't you have your pet with you? Oh, wait a minute. That was my last job. Yeah, this is the aquarium. Jesus. Even someone your true name is suicide, the name in question. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, fair enough. Good lord. I was exhausted from all that questioning. I must have fallen asleep. What's with this guy? I guess messy head, messy hair, messy everything. My apologies, I just woke up and I was a little funny. I'm Dr. Herman Crab. Hermit Crab. I'm Ship Aquarium's resident veterinarian. Oh, you're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday. And Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. I wonder where he was. In here, probably. Ah, son of a gun. This little thing doesn't let me get any sleep. Yeah, that, if I'm not mistaken, that is Rifles, the penguin's child. That apparently likes to be in there. Aw, that cute little thing. Who is it? A penguin chick. A member of the little penguin species who lives in my hair. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had a pet to live in my hair. Fair enough. Athena, no pets allowed in my office. You're no fun. You two don't have any particular business with me. Please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back you go, little one. Oh. It just slides back down in the hair. Wait, we'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Buckler. Hold on, don't tell me you're the curious pair with the Fenadorla. That's right. Please, let us ask you a little about the case. And it's back! That head of it is shiny. Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday? That's right, I had some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium. I was about to say Supermarket Aquarium, which I am pretty certain if it exists, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Especially for people that owns aquariums, like these kind of aquariums. Supermarine, that's a funny name of an aquarium. Ah, the Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. Okay. I go there myself. I'm friends with the dolphins. You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you? I go to a Supermarine once a month, but I live here, of course. You live here at the aquarium? That's right. I have been sleeping by here, and sometimes I use the nap. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures. If any of them had a sudden medical emergency, I'll be here to help. What was that look? Also, that penguin isn't even looking at us anymore. It is staring blankly forward. It doesn't know what it's even thinking of. Oh no. Supermarket Aquarium. Get your penguin fillet, get your... Oh my god, yeah, that would be something. Oh dear lord, I didn't even think of that. I was thinking of a supermarket that sells, like, things for aquariums. Not selling things from an aquarium, Jesus. Fair enough. Bloody hell, that took a turn. Oh dear lord, I did not think of that. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you care about your work. Hey, buddy. This is young Langley trying to pick a fight with me. No? Also, yeah, I am pretty certain that penguin doesn't have a thought in its head. Look at it. It is staring blankly into space. I apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest. Oh, you're no paragon of politeness, either, apparently. I feel like the best voice I do is that kind of voice I'm giving him and most of like the lower voices kind of persons. Stop. Don't come any closer. Ow. I'm sorry, she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched. She thinks I'm her parent. She targets people from my hair, so please be careful, Jesus. I would, like, if the other one is called Rifle, I would call this Sniper. Hiding in the hair, attacking anyone who comes close. It's like hiding in the bushes. She's just like a little sniper, isn't she? Okay, fair enough. Exactly, that's why I named her Sniper. Its name is Sniper. Okay, either I just had the thought, or I somehow remember from when I was younger and played this game. But I'm a bit uncertain. Her mother is a Rifle. But the mother was kind of obvious. There's basically only one penguin in this place that we have seen. Sniper and Rifle, huh? What a dangerous sounding mother and daughter. So this is Rifle's daughter, which means both mother and daughter now hate me. Fair enough. Father shotgun, yeah. Jesus. Oh, I would kind of want to see that. Like, one is called Rifle, one is called Sniper, one is called Shotgun. One might just be called Machine Gun or something as well. I would want to see the family tier 3 just named out of weapons. Little penguins are generally belly belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day. Wait, hold on. Isn't it daytime? Wait, what are you babbling about? Isn't it daytime? That doesn't even help. If it is actually nocturnal, that means it's gonna be more dangerous in nighttime than it is now, and it's daytime. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla. But unlike Sniper and me, two of them seem truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest. Look at the goddamn thing. Must be rough for him. That's pretty cute to watch for us. It really is cute. I just love that it, for some reason, is so used to this happening that it's just like, it knows where to hide. It might be it's his hair, but it's the penguin's goddamn home. Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder? Ugh. I still can't believe that Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he end up die on? Did you and Mrs. Shipley get along? I loved animals and fish, but I'm not like that. But I still took pride in my work as a vet nonetheless. We get along well enough as business associates. To be honest, that is fair enough. Like, you work together if you're capable of getting along as business associates. I wouldn't say that you need to get closer than that. Because trust me, I've had people that is really annoying to work with. And thanks to him, my laboratory is what it is today. It is a pretty amazing laboratory. You have a discerning taste, I see. I can tell you more about my lab if you like. Sure. This place is just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for? Essentially, they are digital medical records for all creatures here. I can also view the feed from the visitor's corridor security camera. That way I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape. So you were the one who gave this security footage to the police? No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I gave my permissions for them to take. I gave them this statement about Jack and Sasha's argument. Oh, so you were the one witnessing it? That's right. It was late in the evening on the 19th, maybe about midnight. I saw them fighting in the aqua tunnel. I don't know what their argument was about, though. Are you sure you should be talking to us about this? I'm not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants. Fair enough, actually. Absolutely fair enough. What you do with that information at Sasha's trial is up to you. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab. A pretty nice guy. Are you trying to pick a fight with me, aren't you, young lady? Isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed. Jesus Christ, she is picking a fight. Oh, have you spotted something? Son of a gun, are you hungry again already? And that silly mother penguin nowhere to be found again. Could you quit peeping in my ears? According to our walkie-talkie, rival is somewhere on the aqua tunnel. If you see her, could you bring her to me? I have to go and examine some other creatures. No sweat, and this time I'll get her to like me too. Rifle has escaped again. What is she, the Houdini of the penguin world? Fair enough, you could get a haircut. That must be a hell to get a haircut, because I'm pretty certain for first of all, the penguin isn't leaving the place. Second of all the bird poop and shit in there. Actually, yeah, he could get a haircut. But it would be very difficult because it did actually attack Athena when she tried to hug the thing. I'm pretty certain it's gonna attack anyone trying to cut the hair. Oh, it is you two, the blue and yellow duo. I'm very angry about what you did in this morning. Uh-oh, we ran into the sea lion before our penguin Jesus. I write the truth, and I will find the truth in my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo. You could just get gloves. Yeah, fair enough. Armored gloves. It is a sniper anyway. When did we become the blue and yellow duo? For me, I just went Swedish. Blue and yellow duo, Swedish. Athena will never give up. In that case, I leave the question to you, Athena. Thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this. You'll do great. You know, being the boss isn't half bad. Jesus. Have you been gathering material about last year's incident ever since? That is correct. The acquaintances of the victim asked me to look into it, you see. An acquaintance of the victim? I refuse to divulge any information about my client. The aquarium is saying that it was an incident, but I don't believe that's the truth. It seems to me that they're all hiding something. Every last one of them. The only thing I can think is that the killer whale murdered that poor girl. But you don't even know if it's true or not. That's not up to you, yellow girl. As I said, I'm still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book. Wouldn't that just mean that you would rewrite the book because that doesn't have the truth? And if you're trying to find the truth of that book, doesn't that mean that it's not just a sequel? It's basically, I was wrong, this is technically what happened. Well, I would say basically it's just like a normal Gotham study book because they are like updating every second or third year or something. She is completely taken with her investigation. I came to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trainer's death. Only to find Aquarium owner murdered. I was deeply shocked. This incident happened the exact same date as the last one. Can't be a coincidence. Anyway, we better ask Miss De Plume about today's trial. Are you sure? So, you heard Orla singing, and that's when you realized something was happening. Correct. Oh, it's all so galling. I still can't believe the culprit was me, Norma De Plume. In any case, I swear that the killer whale song brings misfortune. First last year, and now again. A fun song like that? How could it bring misfortune? You think that barbaric song is fun? I'll never understand the taste of children. I don't remember that swashbuckler spectacular song being all that barbaric. Well, if you don't remember it, I will gladly sing it for you. Please don't. Oh dear lord.
Avast, mateys, landlubbers ho, hand o'er all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating.
I feel there is more cutscenes in this one than is like in the whole goddamn game of this. That's how it goes. Also, I just realized I don't even do the same goddamn voice that she actually had, but I don't give a damn. Oh, that's how it goes now. What is fun about those lyrics, pray tell? She seems to be enjoying it well enough. Also, that was not the song? Well, they might have changed the song, but still. Wait a minute, that isn't a Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This is a song from the Swashbuckler Spectacular. I'm just waiting for it to be another cut. Okay.
I'll weave seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Oh, what was that? I have never heard of that song before. Well, it is the song they used in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Oh! I'm not gonna sing that. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna sing, but I'm gonna read it. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be, Jesus. We swing through storms and waves, all because you see the grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. But that can't be, it's completely different from the song a year ago. A vast mate is landlubbers ho, hand over all your gold. Jesus, I couldn't really read that first. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them the joys of pirating. Unless your show may approve, I won't believe your song is right. She is stubborn. Well, if it's Bruce you want, it's Bruce you'll get. The Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Alright, I know we have it, because basically Athena did actually like copy it for us. This recording contains a Swashbuckler Spectacular song. In it you can hear Miss Buckler and Orla sing it together. The only thing we hear now is Orla, nothing else. But I never heard this song before. Huh? But they always sing this during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Well, to be fair, they could have changed it. She is talking about something that happened a year ago, and she hasn't apparently been up to date with things that have been happening since a year ago. So they can't have changed it because who knows, they wanted to make it more kids friendly or something. So, yeah. Well, I haven't seen the show recently. A year ago they used a song that I sang too. I'd recognize it anywhere. Perhaps a killer whale can sing 2 songs. According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows 1 song. Then, what was that song I heard? I wish we knew. Yorka sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing. Interesting. This is obvious that I have a lot more investigating to do in Shipshape Aquarium. Or perhaps I'd better look into the Center of Dangerous Animal Control as well. Why do you have to do that? Like, I'm pretty certain there is someone else that needs to do that other than you. The Center of Dangerous Animal Control. What's that? Can you tell us about the Center of Dangerous Animal Control? Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The center demands that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Put it down? But the aquarium owner refused demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think the persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure if the power of money helped convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out. And you think the money was going to this Center of Dangerous Animal Control? I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait until my book comes out, you see. Or we just wait to ask ourselves, because we're still gonna do an investigation. In any case, I can't catch that man out of anything. But that veterinarian is not to be trusted. Dr. Herman Crab. There's still so much we don't know about him. Well, I don't see Rifle anywhere. What do you want to do next? I think we better stop by the office and discuss a plan of action. Okay. Well, there isn't really much place we can go, so I guess we do that. Nope. Wow, you pulled Mr. Nick's cell phone out of your magic panties. That's amazing. That's Altruist's magic show. Come back and see me next time. Didn't I have that on my person? Ah, great job, Trucy. I failed to impress. I have no idea how you did that either. We're back. Oh, Pearl, stopping by for a visit? Well, hello, Mr. Nick. Are you missing something? Thanks. From out of the old magic panties, huh? How's the investigation going, Mr. Wright? Something? We don't have much time, but we did get a chance to check with the crime. Didn't get a chance of checking out the crime scene yet. I see. Oh, speaking of checking out the crime scene, Daddy, you should bring your forensic kit with you. Fingerprint powder to check for prints and the luminol testing fluid to look for blood. Well, Trucy, I didn't know you had stuff like that too. I got it from a detective friend of mine. Oh, Miss Nick, I'd like to help you with your investigation. Can I borrow your forensic kit? I feel bad making you work when you're supposed to be here having fun. I don't mind. I'd like to see Rifle again too. If you have anything for me to do, I'd like to help out too. Yeah, thanks. I'll be sure to ask if anything comes up then. Well, I'll be right there, hanging around watering Charlie? I appreciate that, Apollo. Charlie? Wait, is a plant called Charlie? Alright, team. Let's do our best. I have faith we can save Sasha altogether. It sure feels nice to be a part of a great group like this. I just want to say that I really love working here with all of you fabulous people. Thank you for bringing me aboard, boss. Same here. She's so earnest, just make me blush. Okay, let's run over to the aquarium again. I hope I can be of some use with the forensic kit. Hey, wait up, you two. Left without me. I just realized, do any of these people actually own a car? Could have been worse. Could have had named Planty. Fair enough, actually. Planty the plant. I feel like everything we investigate in every of these games are like walkways away from where we actually work. I know for a fact that in the first Apollo Justice, yes, there is. Because there was basically the guy that had to figure out how magic panties work that basically was outside their goddamn window. So, yeah, that one was kind of obvious. But I feel like everything we do is like walkway away. Either that or we take the bus, who knows? And justice we trust. Good timing. We're done with the crime scene for now. And we're just about to examine the show stage. Mahler and Rhymes helped with the cleaning, so we got to go talk with him. Thought it'd be more tip-lipped than this, but hey. You're welcome to look around here for now, if you like. Thank you. I think we'll do just that. Oh, by the way, if you want to examine the bottom of the pool, I recommend using that hoist over by the ladder to get down there. A crane-like thing hanging from the ceiling, right? Got it. Just stand on the ladder platform and the police guard will operate it for you. Thanks. How can the pool be less deep? Well, good luck to us both. In justice we trust. The thing is, like, I'm way too afraid to go and listen to my own voice sometimes. I just realize, like, I hear myself when I do a voice and I feel like that fits. But I sound different from, like, what other hears. I'm just wondering, like, how does he sound when I do this sound? Like, I am very confused now. Actually, I did apply for a voice acting thing. Not like a real, well, real and real. Any sort of voice acting thing is real, but like, There was someone called Maximum Panic. That is basically a what is it called? An a, not a tag. I don't know. YouTube image basically artist for some people, and apparently they was gonna animate their D&D thing and was looking for voice actors. Which, yeah, I'm not a voice actor, but the only voice acting I do is this. And I thought, like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna try. To be honest, I don't really give a shit if it's paid or not. It just sounds fun. Um, there? Oh, that's how they do it. Oh, okay. Oh. I'm pretty certain this thing. Because, first of all, Ola was dealing something was going on over here with this thing. When she started smacking her head against it. A map, a compass, and a spooky skull-shaped rock. This room is filled with pirate pizzas. Pizzas? I've never heard of that. Kinda would be fun actually doing the voice acting for that. Don't know if I would be good at it. It basically just said like anyone that is a voice acting, which I am not, but I did say that, oh, I am not a voice actor, but I have done voice acting. If you want to know more, check out my YouTube, because that is basically the only link I have. And it just said like, don't have like a crappy mic, which I don't believe I have a crappy mic. I just have like a crappy system. But I can definitely like fix that easily. I can either have this microphone, or I can have the other one, and just like make sure to fix some stuff. But I kind of hope actually. But I just did it for fun. If it happens, happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That skull rock seems out of place. It doesn't go with the other things, doesn't it? Also, I just realized the island on the map looks like a dolphin or an orca, depending on. Yeah, it does seem pretty weird to have a big skull rock next to your desk. Maybe Sasha wasn't finished arranging the set. When it comes to Orla, Sasha doesn't seem to be like the type to leave something half done. Her state of mind when she put it there, that could be the key of this mystery. And I bet it's a mystery I can solve. Never mind that mystery. Let's go back to the investigation. I'm trying to check the thing. Huh, okay. Wow, look at all that treasure. Those jewels and that crown are huge. Sure are. Guess everything is in size large around here. Well, not really. The chest is kind of small, especially with thought of the crown and the jewels. I would say like anything that's supposed to be small is really big. And everything that is big is just normal sized. Like the chair, globe, and chest. Nah, everything is size Orla. Stand corrected. Yeah, fair enough actually. They call this the captain's cabin on TV. Every night by the light of the lantern, Ola pours over her treasures. Sounds more like a miserly housewife going over the family finances. Okay, that's a way of saying it. This must be Orla's bedroom. There's even a sofa and everything. Oh, Orla, congratulations on your not guilty verdict. But we have some bad news. Now Sasha has been arrested instead. Orla seems sad. I'm sure she is. I can sense the sadness filling her heart. But don't worry, Orla, we'll save Sasha. I think Orla's wishing us good luck. Orla really seems to understand what we're saying. She can't understand our words, but I bet she can understand our hearts. I guess she can understand the tone of our voice, basically. Is this a good time to get started, Miss Nick? Started with what? This is the crime scene, right? So this should be a perfect place for the start forensicing. Forensicing? She wants to use the forensic kit so badly, she's practically beaming. She really does. They can't understand our words, but not in the same sense as we humans understand each other's words. Fair enough. Okay, let's do it, Forensic King it is. Hooray! I get to help. Alright, we'll need these. What's with the glasses, Mr. Wright? It's not like they're a fashion statement, we need them to see if there's any blood. Yeah, that will be used in the first trilogy. With the detective in the first Apollo Justice game, which... Sky? Yeah, Sky I think it was. Alright, Pearls, you spray the luminol wherever I need it, okay? Got it, Mr. Nick. I won't miss an inch. Got your glasses on, everybody? Good. Now let's check out the bottom of the pool. Well, I already know where, because not because I've played this game, but because it started smacking this thing. Look, I see something. If your deductions are correct, boss, I guess this luminal reaction means that the victim hit this skull-shaped rock when he fell to his death. I guess so. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh? Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, I got on Orla by mistake. I didn't do it by mistake, but fair. Wow. The odd thing about this is like this reacts to blood, not like wounds, but it cannot look like wounds. Calm down. Calm down, Pearl, it's okay. Look, the luminal reactions on Orla too. But the poor thing was bleeding yesterday. The luminal must be showing her injuries. But wait a minute. Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on her hat. So shouldn't her injuries be under her hat? This blood isn't from Orla's injuries, then what should it mean? Could it be? Yeah, so only if it was fresh wounds it would show, but I also think Orla would react to it. Fair enough. I guess that's about it for inside the pool. Then let me just get a quick photo and remember the occasion by. Because every day you get to see the bottom of an aquarium pool. Huh? It's not the first time you can see. It's not every day you can see the bottom of an aquarium pool. Sorry, I'm sitting here flabbergasted. Huh? Also, I'm also delaying just because there is an ad as well. But still, if you stand in the visiting area, you are capable of seeing the bottom of the pool. I don't understand her way of thinking. Okay, fair enough. That is almost over, but I'm still flabbergasted. There you go. So welcome back from the ads, everybody. I got a bit flabbergasted in the middle of the ad here because apparently Athena had a comment of taking a photo because it's not every day we get to see the bottom of an aquarium pool. Is it anyone else that thinks hearing that is wrong? Because I am pretty certain most of the aquariums, especially like these ones, you stand by the bottom and look in, you can see the bottom. In a way, she's correct, yes. Without water, she's correct. I'm just getting the feeling that you can still see it, though. I'll mark where the luminol reaction were. So, in a sense, yes, she is correct. But it still is like, you can still see it. Outside. From the outside to the inside. I don't know, it just flabbergasted me. Yay, my first collaborative work with Pearly. Fair enough. Luminol, luminol, and luminol. Couldn't I just like take a photo through the glasses? Huh? I hear something. I think it's Orla. Either that or his rifle, but I don't think they sound the same. Yeah, because even if it's not filled with sand and such, the water will still distort everything. Yeah, that is true. It will actually distort everything. You can still see the bottom, but it will be kind of odd. So I guess, in a way, you're capable of actually seeing it better without the water. Yeah, actually, that does make sense. That does actually make sense. I'm still flabbergasted with the way of that, because in her way of saying it, it sounded like she could never see the bottom of an aquarium pool. And I'm just standing here like, mate, you could see in from the outside to the in. But something's wrong with Orla. What? You're right, she's listless and she's sinking. Yeah, the phrasing was weird. The phrasing was weird. I think that's what got me flabbergasted. I don't know, maybe it's because of that luminol I got on her. What do we do, Miss Snake? We can't do anything for ourselves. Let's go and get Dr. Crab. I'll run and get him. What's Orla's condition? Just what is listless? Does it mean like she's like just wobbly? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna have to like figure out what listless is, because I can't really like try to explain what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like just, you know, like floppy. If you just pull something just flopping around. Lacking energy. Okay, apparently she's lacking energy. That's something to say. And sinking. Maybe she's unconscious? The pool is dry. Son of a gun, who did this? She'll drown unless we do something. Here, give me a hand. Us? Wait, drowning? Okay, hold on. I know she's a marine animal. But we did discuss this another time as well. Like, I'm not the best with animals, understanding all of it. I know that fishes and even mammals can drown and like stuff like that, depending on like where. But Orla is basically capable of breathing air and supposed to breathe air. I can't understand how she's drowning right now. Oh wait, if she's sinking, yes, she's drowning. Actually, that way, yes. Okay, it just took me a second to actually fix that. I was about to say, remember, she is a mammal, she breathes air, yes. I knew she was breathing air, and I think, from my perspective, she was still above the surface, but I completely forgot they said she was sinking, so yes, she is actually basically drowning. I forgot that she was sinking, that's why I got so confused first. No, I mean with the steel summer, of course, you just helped me. What? All right? What do you want us to do? There's no time for the pool to get her. There's no time to fill the pool to get her up to the top. Get the orca stretcher. It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and a crossbone on it. Like a pirate. Oh, I know where it is. When the stretcher is ready, press the moist button. Okay, we're on it. We're on it. That thing. So, this pirate flag is a stretcher for the orca, huh? We can't use it with all this stuff on it. Let's clear it off. Wow. We cleaned that shit so fast. Good. Now push the hoist button and lower the stretcher. The control panel is on the wall on your right. On the wall to your right? Wait, oh, right. Fuck, I was like, wait, hold on. Hold on. Ah, there it is, the control panel. Ah, this must be the button to move the hoist. I love when you need to go left to look right. With the crab, the stretcher is ready. Good. Let's get it on the Orla. Meant you need to move fast, just go yeet, yes, exactly. I'll take it from here, stand back. I have to treat her immediately. There's something in her stomach. Ugh. There. I got it all out. Will Ola be alright at the crab? Yes, she will be fine. She's just sleeping now. Orcas are mammals, so they won't die if they're out of the water for a little while. But their own weight puts the stress on their organs, and their skin starts to dry out. Oh, fair enough, actually. They are meant to basically be like floating around, so for them to actually be where there's no water, I can absolutely understand that their body cannot like carry their own weight, basically. I put some of my special handmade cream on her skin as an emergency measure. Oh, feel better soon, Orla. Oh, if only I hadn't gotten that luminol on her. Luminol? Ah, no problem there. That stuff just washes right off. Orla's condition has nothing to do with you, young lady. Oh, so what was in the stomach? I don't know. They haven't really told us. Really? Then what is wrong with Orla? I don't need to share that information with you people. It's none of your business. I have to get back to my rounds. I'll leave the rest to the crew. Please keep an eye on Orla while I rush up to some crew members. Rouse out some crew members. Apparently, we're not allowed to know what's actually in the stomach. But the crab sure is acting funny. He seemed to be hiding something. Maybe we should check on Orla's condition before the staff gets here. Okay, we can only check on them, so let's check. Apparently it's something he wanted to hide. Oh, hold on. Oh, I guess this. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there is something there. So apparently, this is what was in the stomach. I thought he actually ran off with whatever he found, but it was something else. We should check out the contents of Orla's stomach, I guess. Hey, I see something mixed in with the fishes. Yeah, like this whole place is getting investigated and he wants to hide something. Not smart, my dude. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, mate, we are coming after you soon enough. Your ass is mine. But I guess it's like he noticed this, realized something is wrong. And technically, yeah, the condition part is something he doesn't need to share. So that is kind of true. It's like a sort of doctor's agreement kind of thing. Or the reasoning for it. But we can look ourselves as well. It looks like a medicine capsule. There is something written on it. I think it says EZS. 3ZS. What could it be doing in Orla's stomach? I don't know. Sleeping drug? Mysterious capsule added to the court record. I wonder what kind of medicine it is. Let's go and ask Dr. Crab. It might have something to do with Orla's condition. Maybe we better not ask. He must have noticed it himself, yet he didn't mention it. I think he's hiding something about Orla's condition. If we show him the capsule, he might try to take it away from us. Yeah, I guess he was acting pretty sketchy. Okay, let's look into it ourselves then. Good idea. When we get back to the office, we can ask Apollo for Apollo's help. I guess that wraps up our investigation here. Apollo still isn't fully awake yet. Oh, here comes the staff. Look, it's like they're going to put Orla back into the pool. And I guess they're going to fill the pool back up. But it will take a while. Well, I guess we can leave Orla in the staff's capable hands now. Alright, so where to now? Let's head to the show stage next. If we're lucky, the police will be done with the place. Okay. Move it! Let's move it, move it. Oh, there we go. Nice place. Orla's Swashbuckler Spectacular. So this is where they hold the Swashbuckler Spectacular, huh? Looks like the pool are done done with their work here. Hey! It's you lawyers! How could you let Sasha get arrested? I didn't ask you to take... Did I ask you to take care of her? We're sorry we couldn't prevent her from getting arrested. But as our lawyers, we'll do everything for everything we can for her. Ah, sorry I got upset. If there's anything I can do to help Sasha, just say the word. Oh, Marlon, you can trust me. I'm going to do what I can too with this forensic kit. I'm going to cover this whole area with forensicing. Ah, girl, small fry. You have free reign of that place. I want to check this place out, but I'd better talk to Mr. Rhymes too. Okay, let's talk first then. I helped Sasha with the cleaning, Mr. Rhymes. Oh, well, I like to help. I was just taking care of the orca here while she cleaned. Sasha felt bad for making Orla stay up so late, so she asked me to give her a snack. A little bit less than her ordinary meals, but she seemed satisfied. Oh, yeah, I put Orla on the transport stretcher too. Transport stretcher? See that hoist up there to the right? Wait, hold on, where is that? Damn! Okay, so basically, it's difficult to see now, but to the right there is the hoist. It's probably the same hoist. Yo, bro mine, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope you have a good Wednesday. Tuesday, fuck. For some reason, my brain went Wednesday again. I can only say today's day once. Then, for some reason, I'm gonna have to wait one day to say the next one. Yes, dinosaur dances. Let's do some dinosaur dance, let's go. But yeah, basically, the hoist goes all the way to the other side of the stage. And that is probably where Orla is hauled. Also, just realized something. There's nothing to... you know, quit my job after a week. Fair enough. Can't say anything. I quit and quit. I didn't have a job after like at least 1-2 months. So, know the feeling there. But I just realized something. This thing might be a hefty goddamn metallic beam, but there is nothing underneath it to actually support it. I am impressed it can actually carry Orla throughout here. But I hope it is still good though. Because trust me, I'm already having hell with similar stuff with that, to be honest. The stage show is right next to Orla. The Orca pool room. We use the hoist to move our Orca or cargo between the two areas. So the rail we saw in the Orca pool room runs all the way here, huh? What? You want to take a ride? Aerial investigation, huh? Sounds good to me. Well, not underneath, it has the beams coming from the wall. Yeah, I can see that it comes from the wall. But the thing is, it also goes way over the pool. And I feel like it's like when you have like bridges, I feel like there's gonna have to be some sort of support underneath it as well, because otherwise it's like, it's not structural, its structural integrity is like weakened in the middle. So I see the support on the right there, but I'm thinking like the other support is in the pool room, other side of the whole goddamn pool here. I don't want a job that doesn't enact professionalism and pays me less than minimum wage. Absolutely fair, to be honest. Like, trust me, I've worked with both people and companies that aren't really the best, so I know the feeling. Yeah, it wouldn't work at all. Just saying at least it was something, although something that would do F-all. Yeah, exactly. So I know it can hang there, but it can't really carry heavy weight. Nope, nope, no, no. That's okay. Like my investigations on the sweet terra firma. Actually, the hoist can only be operated from the Orca pool room. Oh, that's right. I do remember seeing the hoist control panel in there. So I'm sorry, but I can't give you a ride without somebody on the other hand. No need to worry. Phew, dodged that bullet. If it wasn't only Miss Buckler or Orla, who else could have killed Mr. Shipley? Well, I know Sasha's innocent, but I'm not so sure about the Orca. What? But we proved her innocent in court this morning. Ah, but a few days ago, Orla attacked Sasha right here in the shopping pool. I saw that Orla take Sasha's body into her mouth and squeeze her chest. Her chest? Yeah, I would also want to squeeze that chest. Okay, I couldn't not say that. I had to. I could not prevent that one. This dude is starting to see, Malala says. They're probably practicing the lifesaver thing. Sasha was being crushed so bad she couldn't even blow the whistle. I want to help her right away, but look, I hate to admit it, but I froze. Bro, I understand. But yeah, I can understand. Like, this guy is a lot of the I am against the Orca. He has been that in the beginning as well. Because I don't know. I think it was something about he was gonna give food and was like always like against giving food or something. A weak man. I can't protect anyone. Although there's many people who could pit themselves against an Orca. Ah, don't worry. You're just gonna have to grab them in a half Nelson. That works. I rather tried to talk her out of it, but she wouldn't give up on practicing. Well, when we said Orla could kill her, she said she trusted Orla. Yeah, well, everybody else seemed to think Orla is a killer. How can you trust a creature that can't speak? Can't even know what it's thinking. But with orcas and dolphins, you can have communication of the heart. Okay, guess that was it. Guess we're gonna examine. That's really stupid. Yeah, you should really be careful when you try, well, when you practice with Arnolds and stuff, definitely. But apparently, she trusted. Well, it's not like a public pool. Everybody who gets into this pool knows how to swim. Just like in the courtroom, and sink or swim in there, maybe would really get hurt. Either way, captured Orca is justified sort of attacking. Huh. In his words, he can't trust a dog, a cat, or even a human who is mute. Fair enough, actually. I didn't even think it like that, but that is fair enough. You know, last time in court, I could have gotten really injured. I was an inch away from getting attacked by a witness. Yeah, a trial with Apollo can be a pretty dangerous affair. Wait, when? Which was that? Trying to figure out which witness tried to attack her. Yeah, there's a skeleton adrift. Now I kinda wish I had the Bad to the Bones jingle on my soundboard. No, it just reminds me of when Smithy played the... I don't remember what it's called. It's the other sort of like Lethal Company one. Pilgrim, I think it's called. Because apparently the mimics record their voices. And the only thing you could hear from one of the mimics was Bad to the Bone each time it attacked. It was fucking brilliant. It's just a prop. Were you really scared? A little bit. Why you were screaming? Is this skeleton an enemy defeated by Orla's pirates? No, he's an informant named the Skeleton Kid. I think his information days are over. Like, even though orcas rarely attack humans, especially wild ones, captured ones are stressed to be entertainment for tourists. True. This is absolutely true. I can definitely say that. The whole thing with like Capture It, like they are more stressed, especially with the thought of what some places make them go through. This is different because here she is basically captured, but she is basically free as well. So in this is basically a game. So it definitely works differently here. But here, she is happy with basically everyone around her, so... But I absolutely understand your point. There are a lot of animals that are more dangerous contained than there are wild. A dashing, spirited character, neither friend nor foe. So you're saying he's alive in the show? Fair enough. This galleon was in a swashbuckler bit spectacular too, wasn't it? Look at that cute figurehead. It just looks like... it looks just like Orla. It is cute, but it looks like it also has... It's also a cannon. Gavin lets the guard down and then blam! Very parody, don't you think? I thought Orla and Sasha were supposed to be the good guys. A lot of it is also has to do with how they're cared for, whether or not it was born in the wild or not. Yep, definitely. As I said, it depends on how they're treated there, or how they treat the animals. I don't think the judge would appreciate any blabbing in this court, or in his court. We saw the same evidence in the Orca pool room too, huh? Yep, used to live Orca when she was on the stretcher. And so Sasha used her grand entrance by hanging from this thing. Oh, we should think of a cool grand entrance for us too. SeaWorld moments for real, fair enough. I always wanted to burst into the middle of someone else's trial with a loud bang. Isn't that what's gonna happen actually? Because this is in the middle of the main game we played. I've always wanted to crash in through the ceiling. I bet that would be really knocking the socks off the judge and the gallery. Just what exactly was this girl learning while she was in Europe? Apparently how to be a goddamn SWAT member? I don't know. Let's call her for a sign. Did Miss Buckler make it? Wow, how did you know? Yeah, that signs is for the new show. Before she went to clean, she painted it and left it to dry. Just wanted to keep an eye on it while I was taking care of the orca. Captain Orla's swashbuckler spectacular. Huh. Isn't that a skull rock there on the right? Mr. Rhymes, is the skull rock a part of the set for the new show? Oh, yeah, I guess so. If they're going to use it in the show, what is it doing in the orca pool room? The US teaches how to be a SWAT member. Fair enough. What would it be then for Europe? What would be similar in Europe then? This sign is so eye-catching with all those twinkling stars. They're not stars actually, or at least 2 of them are not stars. 2 of them are penguin feet. You see up there in the corner by the O. Those are not stars, those are penguins' feet. I think they're supposed to be... I think they're supposed to be starfish. That's for a pirate show after all. Probably wild deer control. Deer control? What sort of deer control rushes through this, like, blams through the ceiling? A few of them looks more like leaves to me. Nope. Penguin feet. Sasha put so much effort into making this sign for the new show. Exactly. Fair enough. No wonder she was mad about what happened. I wonder what she was talking about. Better to ask. Okay. Yo! Rhymes. Speak. Oh, now I see what it is. I was so confused. I looked at his pin, but it was so small. For me, it looked like some sort of dog with a pirate hat and a big nose, but I couldn't see the eyes. But I actually went closer and I realized it's an orca with big cartoony eyes. Difficult for a Europe one. Every country in Europe is very different. True. You say Miss Buckler was mad. Was it because of the new show? Me and my big mouth. Okay. You'd never heard it from me. There was a rumor that Captain wasn't gonna let Sasha be in the new show. What? But why not? I don't know. It's just a rumor. I don't know if it was true. I think I know why. We did get this from the detective, which is basically medicine, and I think he was worried for her that something would happen. So he basically went, "You're sick. I'm not gonna let you do this." So Mrs. Shipley was going to do the new show all by himself. I can't even imagine a show without Miss Butler. It would be like, where's the beef? Is you trying to say it would be like bones without any meat on them? Or are you talking about a steak plate? Is there like only potatoes in there or something? I don't know. Sasha want to go back to the old swashbuckler spectacular. But now the captain's gone, who knows what's gonna happen with the show? Okay, interesting. Guess we're gonna see if we're gonna... Look at this pool, it's huge. So this is where they do the swashbuckler spectacular. This show's pool is the same depth as the orca pool. Maybe practice the tricks in the orca pool and then do the real show here. Interesting, the swashbuckler spectacular. The bones are a little sus. Yeah, exactly. Them bones. Oh, of course. I've only seen it on TV though. Well, I'm new here, so I've never ever seen it once. Athena's a big fan. She watches the recording over and over and over and over. Oh, I love this show. And the ocean, standing here, makes me feel like I'm at the beach. Especially with it open to the sky. You can even hear the sound of the surf nearby. Why don't you take a dip in the pool? Really? I can, in that case. What are you talking about? You can't swim here. We're just joking. Right. She is not joking. Of course you're joking too. She was not joking. She was about to basically just dip in, bomb style, into that water. Don't tell me she was actually going to do it. I just realized she was wearing white, and if she jumped down there, okay. Oh, Mr. Nick, I found some peculiar fingerprints. Pearls? I almost forgot she's been forensicing for me all this time. We have been talking and walking around, and she's been sneaking behind like, ooh, look at this. Ooh, ooh. Oh, who's that? I don't know, who's who? Oh, shite, hi. Prosecutor Blackwell, what are you doing here? Just some business to attend to. Prosecutor Blackwell insisted, so I brought him along to get little exercise. Is it business with us? No, not you. My business is with that animal keeper there. Marlon Rhymes. You will be a witness for the prosecution tomorrow. Yep, she's wearing white. You gotta be kidding me! Why would I want to testify against Sasha? What you want doesn't matter. Now come along. But if I leave, who's gonna feed the orca? The other animal keepers are too scared to get near her now. Maybe I can help? I'm concerned about Orla's health, and this way I can stay close and look after her. I can feed her and do the telecast too. If you need me to, I'll do anything to help. Sounds like Pearls want to do something nice for Orla and make sure she's okay. Small fry tripping. Orc is dangerous, you know. I'll be fine. I'm just happy to help. Oh, but I don't have a TV phone. I won't be able to contact you if I have to do the telecast. Marlon, may I please borrow yours? What? Sure, small fry, anything for you. Especially when you're going out of your own way to help like this. I don't know if I'm gonna testify, but I guess I can at least hear what police have to say. Thanks for cooperation. Now, justice will be served with a strategy meeting. Come on, Mr. Wright, let's go back to our investigation. How so? The police have already investigated all there is to investigate. Your efforts are a waste of time. Nothing we can do to save our client is a way. Nothing we can do to try to save our client is a waste of time, Prosecutor Blackwell. Today, the Orc. Tomorrow, Sasha Buck. You intend to save them both. You say you believe in your clients, but isn't money really your true motivation? We haven't actually even speaking about like what we're gonna gain from them. Why don't you admit you're only doing this for your own benefit? I could understand that much more readily than your empty righteous talk. Our own benefit? That's not why we're doing it. Now, Athena, try not to let him get to you. Alright, we should be off. Prosecutor Blackwell, in justice we trust. I don't think Blackwell... Well, in a sense, Blackwell does trust, trust justice. The only problem is really trying to find the goddamn spy, which is basically always beside him. And the witness is assaulted. Be right back. I need to do some water to wash away my anger. Uh-oh. She hit Prosecutor Blackwell with that water. Doesn't seem to care though. Wait, hold on. I need some water to wash away the anger. She didn't actually say she was gonna wash herself. Did she just decide to splash Blackwell with water to wash away the anger? Because he was the one making her angry. Fair enough. Also, she would be I could understand if she was able to do that. Not once. Did she lie? Wait, who? Who lied about what? I guess prosecutors these days are more about harsh monochrome than fancy frills. Fair enough. Oh, wait, what about those peculiar fingerprints you said you found, Pearls? Also, please don't tell that to the detective and the others. I'll tell you about them. Yeah, because basically, Athene, she didn't lie, that was... Oh, fair enough. Absolutely fair enough, she didn't lie. It was just so curious that basically splashed water on him. But she would be the only one able to do that because they knew each other since she was just younger, small. So tell me about the big discovery you made. It's just a pause in that sentence before. Oh. Fair enough, actually. Fair enough. For some reason, I went with like two different things. Like not once did she lie. Like not even once did she actually lie. Like, okay, now I understand that part at least. Me and my grammar. I found some odd fingerprints on the pool ladder over there. Okay, so what's so peculiar about them? Well, they're on the left side of the ladder, but they're right-hand prints. Wouldn't a person usually hold the left side of a ladder with their left hand? Plus, I think they were made from above by grasping the ladder with the right hand. Now that you mention it, it is strange. I wonder whose prints they are. I compared them with the prints on file, and they turned out to be Marlon's. How did he manage to leave Prince in such an awkward position? I don't know, dipping his head in the water? So, Mr. Nick, was I helpful? Yes, you were. Thank you very much, Pearls. I don't know if they're related to the case, but yeah, I'll keep them in mind. Yeah, it's very odd that they're like that, especially for leather. Huh. I bet Detective Fulbright doesn't know about these prints. I imagine the search wasn't thorough here as it was at the crime scene. You're probably right. I'm sure they checked everything at the actual crime scene. But I guess they can't do forensic on every inch of the rest of the aquarium. Why not? It'll always be fun. But we could, thanks to Pearly, and now we have a new piece of information. You're embarrassing me, Athena. Go, rifle. We are being aimed at by a rifle. Hey, it's Rifle. We got to catch her. Oh, don't worry, she's being a good girl right here on my lap. Well, I'm glad she has been found. I forgot we were looking at for her, actually. I love it, like, we're gonna have to catch her. Oh, don't worry, she's already in my lap. Yeah, thanks again to Pearly. I think somebody's jealous. Well, I think I'll go and talk to the staff about Orla. Alright, good luck, Pearls, and thanks again. Well, I guess we're done with things here. What do you want to do next? How about if we have Apollo check out this mystery evidence? Oh, that's right, we haven't done that yet. Good idea. I'll stop by the office. Let's stop by the office. Oh, you're back. Now, how is the investigation going? It's going pretty well, but there are still things we need to answer to. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Okay? Could you check out this thing? Apollo, there is something I'd like you to help with. Like you to help me with. Oh yeah, work for me. What is it? Could you have this capsule checked out? I think it's some kind of medicine. Oh, sure thing. That's alright. I go to a hospital or something and have somebody take a look. Well, let's see. I'm pretty sure the closest one is Hickfield Clinic. Good luck, Apollo, and thanks. I wonder if they'll let us see Sasha now. It's been quite a while. Let's stop by the detention center and see. Oh yeah, I don't know if I forgot to mention, but I may be streaming soon. Ooh? Ooh. Yes. Not like you have said it, but like, yes. If it is a time I am not basically half dead at all, I'm gonna be there. Nice. Oh, we didn't even need to walk here. They took us here automatically. Service. Alright, boss. Chin up. We have to lift Sasha's spirit. I like your enthusiasm. I don't know why I made a nervous laugh, actually. I have the mateys. Thank you for coming. I'm in good spirits. Worry not about me. She's trying to cheer us up. Well, that's well, it went over like a lead balloon. I was trying to make up for all your trouble. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. I guess they both had the same idea. I'm gonna stream some art stuff when I finally get to set up my stuff. Oh, nice! Art is always nice. I'm not the best at art, but I'm doing some stuff. Drawing a bit of maps. Now I can do both world maps and town maps. I'm not joking, like this book I got. This book is great. It's not the easiest because everything is hand-drawn and they're doing like a lot of small shit in this thing. But this is such a good book. Like they have... this is like for those who have seen the art channel, that where I made the little the little village basically. That's where I got inspiration from this book I have, which is called Fantasy Map Maker: How to Draw RPG Cities for Gamers and Fans. It is brilliant. They are showing all different kinds of things how to draw. Like, for example, how to draw a settlement from step A1 to 6, which is basically planning line, town square, roads, rivers, building blocks, and forests, like shit like that. And then it even shows like examples of like, okay, you want a well and an inn, farmhouse, cottage, blacksmith market, temple and cemeteries, dirt road and paved road, field, pastures and orchards. It's absolutely wonderful. They even show like quarries, mines, mountains and shit. Like this book is so goddamn good, and each chapter is like for each thing basically. So I have like one for more out by the towns, not towns but villages, and one is like when you want to do a advanced settlement where it's like there is no space for anything basically. This is a great book. I do really highly recommend it if you actually want to do like town maps and shit. Yeah, I brought a book. Hold on, haven't I showed that? Might have not showed that. Hold on, actually, let me just do this. I think I still have an image. I'm gonna show that because some Mondays ago, I went to town to Gothenburg with my father, and I got myself a few books. I got a Final Fantasy cookbook, which Meister is absolutely jealous over, which kind of understandable actually. And public square. I'm gonna put it in public square. There we go. Just gonna have to find it as well. I have so much shit on my phone here. I got the Final Fantasy 16, no, 17? I don't know, something. Mega Jelly. Fair enough, actually. Final Fantasy art book and map maker together with a game expansion, which is kind of odd, but yeah, so it is basically in the public square now. So there you can see the book to the left is the one I'm doing. If I get to screencast my phone to my tablet, it'll be cool, but if I don't get to screencast my phone, my art skill would look awkward. That is fair enough, actually. I am pretty certain there are ways to do that. There are definitely some ways to do that. Yes, Final Fantasy Cookbook. So it was a nice little haul. I'm kind of interested though by the Arkham Horror game I got, because technically that expansion, I don't know if it's new or not, but they basically have redone them. Before you got the expansion by buying card packs, where you got a scenario together with the monsters needed, the people within it, and stuff like that. And you had to get like 5 different card packs for each part of one big scenario. So it's like each card pack was a chapter of one scenario. Now they have somehow redone it. So instead of buying a card pack, you buy a big box with the whole scenario. But they have 2 big boxes, one for the scenario and one for the investigators, which means that if you want the investigators as well, you're gonna buy 2 boxes. If you only want the scenario, or only buy the scenario box. I kind of both like it because I have managed to get 2 copies of one chapter before, so I kind of like how they did this, that they updated it by taking the whole scenario, putting it all together, and you can just play it as long as you have like the main game, of course. But it's still kind of odd that they don't have the investigators in it. It's not needed, it's just like a little extra thing. But it's kind of interesting. I don't know why. We can't let you know that we can take on your defense if you'll have us. What? There's something more? Why is she hiding from us? Hello? Where are you? Prosecutor Blackwell said that you two would ban me. Yep. So that's why we weren't supposed to be here. And he was not allowed, well, not be here, but basically talk about some specific shit. But here you are, to my rescue? That's why I'm so happy. You're happy? Why are you hiding then? It sounds like she's crying back there. Oh, okay. Happy tears, I guess. Of course we won't abandon you. Sasha, don't cry. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. Great, I'm not going like crying in stereo. One left and one right. Okay, I'm alright now. Have you taken care of my case? We're glad to do it. Well, now that you're smiling again, we have a few questions to ask you. Okay, what about the murder? Murder! On the night before the murder, did you enter the orca pool room alone? That's right. On July 20th, from 3 to 6 a.m., I was there cleaning and organizing. Captain and I were actually supposed to be cleaning together starting at 4 a.m., but I got in a fight. I couldn't face him, so I went an hour early and started cleaning. What does orca pool room cleaning involve? Well, first I have to move Orla to the show stage pool before we get started. As Ray mentioned, it took care of Orla in the show stage pool. After Orla was moved, I drained the pool and I rearranged the equipment and props. And did the captain even ever show up? Well, 4 a.m. came and went, but never showed. I bet he was mad at me. I wish I had apologized to him before, instead of being all pricky and angry like a scorpionfish. Is there actually a scorpionfish? Hold on, I've never seen a scorpionfish. Either that or I don't remember it called scorpionfish. Oh, okay, there's a scorpionfish. Oh, that's an interesting looking ass thing. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm glad we could prove Ola innocent, but we didn't know you would get arrested. As long as Orla is safe, I'm happy. I'm so glad I found you two. You guys are the best. Glad you found us too. You're the best, Sasha. Okay. Someone is having a crush, I guess. Never imagined Orla's tricks would ever be used to commit a crime. Could you tell us more about the lifesaver trick? Oh, yeah, sure. There's a little speaker on the captain's clothes. And on the training dummies. The speaker can emit a sound wave. When a trick command is issued with a whistle, Ola uses the sound wave as a guide to find the person she's supposed to rescue. I see. Does anybody else know about how that trick works? The entire crew knows about it. But it takes a bit of practice to be able to communicate the lifesaver trick. It wouldn't be easy to do it for anybody who wasn't a trainer. And that's why they suspected Sasha. And Ola can only perform one trick per signal. In other words, she can perform 2 tricks at a time. So basically, she basically did the 2 tricks. She sang and she headbutted the rock. That was basically 2 tricks. Wait, so she can't do the singing trick and the lifesaver trick at the same time. So what was that song Miss the Plume heard? Oh right, and not only that, the song was apparently different. We saw a cutscene before where the Plume was a pirate. We also saw when she was a pirate, like when Athena here was 2 different pirates. I don't know which style was the best actually. Oh, Mr. Wright, I just remembered. We have something to return to Sasha. I know, I'm gonna actually go and get to that. Oh yeah, you're right. I have it right here in the evidence. I have to give Sasha that item that the Fulbright gave us too. Isn't that the same thing? Do we have 2 items to give? I only know of one, which is basically not this thing. This thing. But did the Fulbright ask us to give you this medicine? The blood-sucking blackguard had a spine to send me a gift? Pride and mustache then. Don't stand there gaping like a weird little minnow. How about you? You're a real buckling battler. If it be fighting you want, a fight you shall have. Could you two please do not drop into show mode out of the blue? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll take that medicine. She's acting kind of funny. What is the medicine for, by the way? Well, I guess I can't keep it a secret from you two. I suffer from a heart condition. Hence why they were arguing about not having her be in the new show. Which is understandable. A heart condition? Then you'd better get to the hospital right away. Take it easy there, Athena. She's in detention, remember? Don't worry. It's not as serious as it sounds. You can't fix it with surgery. Not serious. A heart condition is a heart condition. Don't tell us not to worry. Yeah, I'm sorry. The captain was just as mad at me the day before yesterday. We both got so worked up at one point. It was like a shocky situation. Phew, that sounds scary. Do you mind if I ask more about that fight? Why were you arguing with Mr. Shipley? The captain knew about my heart condition and was worried about me. So he said he wouldn't put me in the new show. Well, that was the truth apparently, which is understandable. See? I'm not in the flyer. Oh, you're right, it's just Orla and the new adversary, Red Stash. I was upset and frustrated. I was still crying when I went to the cleaning. I cried for quite a while before I drained the pool too. And then, you know what? Orla did a trick to try to cheer me up. Check out the scene where she defeats the giant octopus by spiking a ball at it. She spiked the ball so hard that she even ended up breaking one of the octopus's legs. What a dramatic way to cheer up a friend. So that's why she and we argued, because he was going to put me in this new show. I was determined to be in this show yesterday. It was July 20th, you see, the anniversary of the death of the trainer before me. Azura Samas. The person Norma de Plume wrote about it in her book. I wanted to explain to the audience that it was an accident, not murder. That's what I wanted. That's why I needed to be in the show so bad. So during the cleaning, I moved the skull rock to the orca pool. What? But why? That was a key prop. I figured that the new show couldn't go on without it. So she basically hid a prop like a little kid, like, haha, you cannot have the show now. I thought they'd be forced to switch back to the old show. Wow, that's pretty extreme. So Sasha moved the skull rock to the orca pool at the time of the cleaning. And there's blood on that rock. That must mean the victim's death occurred after the rock was moved. Around what time did you finish up the cleaning? It was about 6 AM. So that places suspicion on whoever met the victim at 6 AM. So Azura Summers was the trainer before you? Oh, that's right. She was a year older than me. She taught me all about how to command Orla. I bet Azura and Sasha were like sisters to one another. She was the one who taught me the signals for the singing and lifesaver tricks too. After she died, I swore on this charm. I vowed to be the greatest trainer someday, just like Azura. What is that charm? It's a keepsake to remember Azura by. She always wrote it and wore it. She told me once that she and her boyfriend had a matching charms. I never found out who he was, so I couldn't give this one to him. I had it ever since. You're keeping the memory of Miss Summers alive? And the captain always carried around a memento of Azura too, her walkie-talkie. Huh? Did the victim have a walkie-talkie on him? Maybe we should show Shaz the victim's photo and see what she has to say. Interesting. Perhaps they hid it? Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. I was in the wrong menu. The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie with him at the time of his death. Huh? Well, I talked to the captain on his walkie-talkie before I started cleaning. There's no walkie-talkie in those crime scene photos. I don't understand. The captain always kept that walkie-talkie with him. Maybe the culprit took it away. Maybe. But what would be the point of that? I better organize the data I have on the victim in the court record. Damn, I have a lot of things. The captain always kept the walkie-talkie by his side. Was the walkie-talkie Azura used right until her death? In the middle of the show, the orca brought up Azura to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth mark on Azura's walkie-talkie. Captain said he always kept the walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. So the walkie-talkie was really important to the victim. But now the captain is dead too. I'm the only one left who can protect Orla from the ship's doctor. Protect Orla from the ship's doctor? I wonder what Sasha means. Yeah, now I'm curious. Technically, I'm always curious with this game. It's a really nice game. I love this game. Just I'm now curious. What do you mean by protect Orla from the ship's doctor? You know Herman Crab? Ever since the accident a year ago, it's been completely different. When Azura died, he said he was going to euthanize the orca. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act. Euthanize the orca? That's horrible. They all thought Azura's death wasn't the orca's fault. Nobody believed in her but me. Ship's doctor always keeps poison to euthanize the orca with on hand. And if Orla had been pronounced guilty in yesterday's trial, he would have used it. He was going to put her down right away. That ship's doctor was close with both the captain and Azura, you know? I think he hates Orla. Fair enough. Don't know if there's anything else I can really show. Can I show this? I think we already talked about this, and this is not really anything interesting. Oh yeah, I think it's basically... It's the same like a failure thing I've had before, because I remember the sea slug thing. I'm gonna skip this. Okay. There has to be something here. This? No. Oh, right, this thing as well. I completely forgot this was supposed to be hers. This is your calendar, isn't it, Sasha? Huh? No, that's the aquarium. Yeah, Mr. Rhymes said he found this one in the nap room. Huh? I don't think anybody else at the aquarium used a calendar like that. The owner of this calendar had a meeting scheduled with the victim. This Mr. Person might be the killer. I better find the calendar's owner. Well, wonderful, so this doesn't belong to Sasha then. Oh, there we go. That was the only thing. I completely forgot that that was hers and we were supposed to give it back. Boss, let's go and see Dr. Crab. Yeah, Mr. Hermit Crab. I was just thinking the same thing. We have a lot of questions to ask him. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason I always thought we entered this bar from the left side, but the left side is actually his working place. Oh, it's Pearls. And Rifle. What are you doing here? Rifle came in here, so I followed her. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to deliver Rifle to him. Completely forgot. Oh, rifle. Uh, what are you doing? Stop that. You silly mother penguin. If you injure my spectacular genius brain. Dr. Crab, are you alright? Oh, it's you people. I see you brought a rifle for me. Rifle was really laying it into you. Well, she hates me for because she thinks I took her baby away from her. Gee, Rifle looks happy. Is she actually playing with Sniper? Stop all of this cacophony! The biological parent and caregiver parent locked into a struggle over the child. Do you think you could hold this silly mother penguin down for me? Alright, I'll try. What are you doing? I think Ralph just threw something up. Oh, I'm getting food for Sniper out of rifle. You, but also understandable. Like, I understand how Chick's being fed, but the thought of him having to manually bring it is like you. Mother penguins stock up food for their babies in the stomachs. They break it down in there so that it's easy for the baby to eat. Wow, you know a lot about animals. You're trying to pick a fight with me, aren't you, young lady? Yes, I know about animals. I am a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly isn't a bad mood even for her. So, Rifle's condition. Is Rifle okay? Hold on, I'm checking her now. You're on the storage outfit. Could you turn Rifle over on her back, please? Oh, strange outfit. Why did I read it as storage outfit? Strange outfit. Oh, alright. Rifle, just going to turn you over, okay? What is this? The bottom of her feet are pink. Oh, now what kind of sickness is that? Where did you get to a doctor? Athena, get a hold of yourself. Dr. Crab is a veterinarian, remember? It's just something she stepped by the looks of it. It's her stomach that is the problem. There is still something in there. Here we go. Looks like she swallowed something odd. I know this ping will eat anything, but where did she pick up something like this? Son of a gun. I'll have to talk to Marlon about her care. Dr. Crab, may we have what was in Pearl's Rifle's stomach? Please be quiet, I'm busy right now. Busy, but you're just staring at a weird machine. I am checking it to see that when Rifle ingested a foreign object. He just keeps looking at its machine. Is wanting to glance at our boy. I'm really curious to know more about this monitoring system. I'm interested, like, it's very interesting that he actually knows when it was digested. Could you tell us about the monitoring system you have here? I have a collection of electronic medicinal records for all the creatures here. With this system and the camera footage, I can monitor creatures 24/7. I won't tell you any more of that, it's private, company business. But medicinal records are usually just a history of past medicinal exams and data. I never heard of any that could monitor 24/7. Good point, Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fooling you. But why would you want to fool me? Oh, there we go. Ah, there's only 2 of them, that's easy. This guy is, it's gonna be a tough nut to crack. I have my reasons. Sure you do. Let's just talk about the charm first. Let's look at the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, do you know anything about this charm? Charm? Hey, leave that alone. That belongs to Azura. What was Azura's charm doing Rifle's stomach? That's odd. When Sasha was telling us about the charm earlier, Sasha said that she had Asura's charm. But that charm is still in the detention center. Yeah, but the boyfriend... Yeah, and boyfriend had the matching charm, so her boyfriend... That might be her boyfriend's charm. So this second charm must be the one that belongs to Asura's boyfriend. Dr. Crab, is it possible this charm belongs to Asura's boyfriend? I've refused to talk about such personal details of the deceased subject. Closed. Alright. Sure is touchy when it comes to Asura. I think most people are touchy about that here. Asura Summers. Yesterday she was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it? That's right. She was killed by the Orca. Do you really think Orla killed her? I don't believe it. You can say if the Orca did it on purpose, but the fact remains that she killed Asura. I was right here in the day of the death a year ago. I saw the Orca bite Asura with my own eyes. And where is the bite marks other than her plastic shit? But is that really the whole truth, what happened? Guess only Orla knows what really happened, both a year ago and this time. Okay, Magatama time. Magatama time. Okay. Why do we need to know about this? Why do you try to keep the system so hidden? I want you to tell me about the monitoring system here. You don't let up either, do you, Miss Lord? They're just electronic medical records and feeds from security cameras. With these I can monitor all of animals 24/7. And I say that's not true. I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system. Do I? Oh, because it starts at 10. It's very odd though, because my brain went like, if this is a recording of a recording, it's understandable because he started record there. But apparently it starts by 10, or like 10 a.m, so yeah, it's not 24/7. If that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7? Okay, you got me. I guess that was pretty weak explanation. Jesus, that was easy. You're right, I guess I can monitor animals 24/7. But if I see anything unusual on the camera feed, I spring to action right away. And if I can examine an animal, I can usually tell exactly what's going on with it. Oh, he's really confident in his abilities. But I still say you can't do that 24/7. But I'm here at the aquarium most of the time. I can't go anywhere at the time to examine an animal. Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I have proof that there's a place you can't go. The only people who have access to the Orca pool room are the owner and Sasha. So how can you say you monitor all the animals? Son of a gun. I just realized something. That penguin is female. But to be honest, him saying son of a gun kind of works. Because Sniper up there is actually a child of rifle. So you knew about the security card, did you? Jesus, you were simple as hell to deal with. That was 2 locks, and that was like the simplest locks ever. Yes, tighter security was imposed on the Orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card. I guess he was trying to protect Orla from him. So you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system. Now you are trying to pick a fight with me. Very well, I suppose it's only fitting that the spoils go to the victor. I'll tell you about the Shipshare Aquarium's ecological data organization system. Nice, wonderful. But yeah, for those who are new here and haven't heard before, that penguin up there is Sniper. Not joking, that's name is Sniper. Wait, can I actually... I don't think it is here. I know Rifle is here. It only says baby penguin, but yeah, it is called Sniper. So what does the machine you were using do? It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe. I call it the Torpedo. What do you think? Pretty impressive name, isn't it? Torpedo, as in the manned battle station and all that? No, it's the name I gave this data organization system. Torpedo. It stands for Teleobservation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer. Okay, but it's super that's something, Jesus. It is super admin restricted desktop access password protected. Jesus. A torpedo collects data through the sensors placed on or near the subjects. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalization, etc. It's gathered this information 24 hours a day. All this data is then sent to my terminal on these monitors. Wow, this torpedo sounds amazing. Does Rifle have a sensor on there too? Yeah, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. The penguin have theirs attached to the ID tag at the base of the flipper. The torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes though. It's hard to attach sensors to orcas or fish, so they are on the tanks themselves. Plus, where the creatures don't normally live, like the show stage, doesn't have sensors. Okay, here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle swallowed the foreign object. Approximately 4 AM, July 20th. What an old time. Yeah, so that was when Sasha was doing the cleaning. But not only that, it was when the captain was supposed to help her clean. Maybe that's why she couldn't take my fish, because it was full from the night before. But at least Orla ate it, so that's okay. Orla ate another animal's food. That's odd, she's never done that before. And then she had that episode too. I better take a look at her data. She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th to yesterday afternoon. So Rifle had a late night snack, but Orla went hungry, huh? It appears so, but let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. Come to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had a chance. I'm worried about Orla's condition. I'd better remember this torpedo data. Interesting. Fairly interesting. Still wonder why you wouldn't tell me about the torpedo. Dr. Crab, why did you want to hide the existence of the torpedo system? Well, it's a safe system that has been approved for use in other countries. But it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. Fair enough. So it's not illegal, it's just not legal yet. That's why I always carry this terminal around with. It's not something I want the police poking their nose into. You mean you're breaking the law? Which is why I'm keeping it a secret. It would create a problem for the aquarium. Had Jack's permission, he felt the animal's care was more important than the legality. But we wanted to shield the rest of the staff, so we kept it a secret. But breaking the law is breaking the law. But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking them. Do we simply allow the lives of our animal to be lost while we wait for law to change? Now you're twisting things around. I like to use this evidence during the Trumal trial, but it may result in you and Shipshape Aquarium being brought up in charges. Well, I follow my own conviction, and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. I can't blame you for that, lawyer. I appreciate that. I'm pretty certain that's not a penguin sound. What it is? What's that sound? Another penguin? That's my ringtone. God, you have bird sounds everywhere. Gee, Dr. Crab really sure likes the cute things. Maybe he wanted it to sound like Sniper. Hello? Crab speaking. Son of a gun, you people again. Stop harassing this aquarium. Orla was found not guilty. On earth should he be put down? Come there on the 26th and explain. Fine. Just let me write it down in my... Son of a gun, where did my calendar go? Oh, it's his calendar. I realize that if it comes to that, I'll use that drug to euthanize her. Mr. Wright, he said euthanize her. We better ask him more about this. It sounds like it, and I should try presenting a calendar to him too. Let's present the calendar first. Because it's supposed to say that he was supposed to meet with the captain the day before the death. Or at least around his death. Dr. Crab, isn't this your calendar? Yes, it's mine. What are you doing with it? Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room. Oh, I must have forgotten it there when I would try to get some rest. Sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins. Somebody gave it to me, okay? Now please don't tell anybody about this, it's embarrassing. Sora designed this calendar, this one here is a prototype. She designed a calendar for this year and then she died before it went on sale. Were around you and Mr. Summers romantically involved? What gave you that idea? It's just I sensed sadness in your heart when you talked about the calendar. Of course we weren't ever romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings. He looks shaken though. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at 7 AM on July 20th as scheduled? No. We were supposed to meet, but Jack didn't show up. Is that really true? Sasha finished the cleaning of Orca pool room at 6 AM. If Dr. Krabs managed to get in the pool room somehow and meet with the victim, then he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. That is true. Okay, so what about euthanasia? Where was that phone call from? Someone heard that. Who didn't hear that? It was a Center of Dangerous Animal Control calling with a demand. Said that the orca may have been found not guilty this time, but that if she ever attacked a human again, we would have to put her down. Put her down? But that's horrible. Did you agree to that demand? Animals sometimes do attack humans. And of course humans sometimes do kill animals to protect themselves. Close enough on that pronunciation, I guess. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. It's like me saying fantasia, like I can't do it for some reason. Kind of, you know. If it comes to that, yes. As a veterinarian, I am prepared to carry out euthanization. Using this poison. That capsule. It has the same letter on it as one of the Orla that was in Orla's stomach. Did Dr. Crab try to kill Orla? For first of all, he had no way of getting in there. Second of all, he was the one finding it, and to be honest, he was shocked about it being found inside of her. Please, let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab. What is it, Miss Lawyer? You look so grave. I heard something disturbing from the writer Norma de Plume. The center demanded the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Put her down? But the aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think persistent organization like that would give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. and come back to the... And I come back to find out each time a large amount of money was being paid out. I think Shipshape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret. And that has something to do with a recent murder. Oh, another one. How many this time? Jesus. Oh, yeah, this is a worse secret than the other thing we had. 5 Cyclops? Right. She just has to stick her nose into everyone's business. Son of a gun. I should have dealt with it all more carefully. I'm even gonna remove all those locks. Oh. Huh? We just said hold it. Crying out loud, hi. Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackwell wants Dr. Crab. Detective Fulbright? You again? Couldn't possibly have any more questions for me. Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We were going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution. But it's being very stubborn and refusing to testify. And so we thought to ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial. Did you really? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell what I know, no more, no less. That would be fine. Now, if you could please come along with me. Well, it looks like we'll have to continue our talk at the trial tomorrow. I don't know what secret you and this aquarium are hiding, but I'll uncover it if it helps save Miss Buckler. Give it your best shot then. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, it looks like we're going up against Dr. Crab in tomorrow's trial. I bet he'll be one tough customer. Okay, we better get our evidence organized for tomorrow. I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence I don't think we'll need in court. Thank you. I think. Hello? Oh, Mr. Wright. I want a Hickfield Clinic. Apollo, use your indoor voice. Sorry about that. Anyway, I found out a lot. I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently, brown is 3 Z's. Yeah, kind of fun is a sleeping drug with 3 C's. Yeah, okay, yeah. It says 3 C's right on it. And they said Shipshape Aquarium that recently brought a large quantity of them. That? Dr. Herman Crab. 3 C's is supposed to be for people. Dr. Crab told them it would work. But Dr. Crab had told them it would work on other mammals like orcas and dolphins too. So Dr. Crab's euthanization poison was actually sleeping pills? Huh? A bit on the nose, but oh well. Yeah, exactly. A bit on the nose, 3 C's sleeping. Also, yeah, to be fair, he is the expert. We are not. For him to say this is poison, we could definitely believe it. So I am pretty certain that, yeah, people believe he actually wants to poison the orca, but he is keeping sleeping pills. Which, yeah, with enough of them, of course it was gonna be absolutely shitty. But with thought of it being like 1 or 2, I'm pretty certain it's not like bad. I'm pretty certain, like, yeah, he could poison with sleeping pills. But with the thought of how many he bought, and for the reason, I don't know. It might just be that people think he is actually gonna do it, but for some reason he's just gonna make people believe in it. So I guess that's also why Orla was sluggish and sank. She wasn't sick, she was, well, basically sleeping. Which, yeah, for probably an animal that needs to basically have air and is living in water, sinking is not really the best idea. And I found out more than just about that capsule. Dr. Hickfield himself gave me some information. Shipshape Aquarium had some of their staff named Azura Summers, right? Yeah, the one who died a year ago. Well, Sarah Summers was getting a certain medication from Hickfield Clinic last year. The same heart medication as Sasha Buckler. So did they have the same heart condition? Really? Sarah Summers had the same heart condition as Sasha? Nice work, Apollo. Thank you. We'll be coming back to the office now. Okay, Drews and I will be here. Well, we better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. What are you going to do, Pearls? Oh, I thought I'd stayed overnight here and be with Orla and Rifle. I'll be ready for the telecast during the trial tomorrow. Good luck, both of you. Thanks, Pearlie. That way we can prove Sasha innocent. She can see Orla right away. I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clean. Or clear. But before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence. And we still have basically around 40 minutes, so we can continue even though it's to be continued. Wonderful. Yeah, we're just gonna save. Yeah, we're gonna continue. What? The ship's doctor and Azura were romantically involved? That's what we believe, but he did say no. Well, that's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's true or not. Azura would never get involved with that god-awful ship doctor. But I have to admit, if we're friends. But with Azura send Dr. Crab's videos, I wonder. Videos? What do you mean? Well, Sarah used to send her boyfriend videos of her teaching the orcas tricks. I used to help Azura take the videos on their TV phone. This is an interesting bit of information. Yes, because as she said, only the trainer was very good at doing the tricks. But if someone actually had videos of that, they could train themselves to do that. Which, well, would mean that the boyfriend could probably be the one that orchestrated the orca. So, TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My dumb phone sure can't. Yeah, these TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds, and you and I can't hear. All equipment we use at Ship he didn't even need to actually do it. As she said, he could play sounds not even we could hear. Which means he could just play the video, specific one, to be able to do it. All the equipment we use at Ship Aquarium is high-tech. The ship's doctor sends away all kinds of electronics. It sends away for all kinds of electronics. The high-tech stuff is Dr. Crab's doing, huh? Anyway, I still highly doubt Azura's boyfriend was the ship's doctor. But Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday and he was really shaken by it. Yeah, but I think he doesn't understand it's the boyfriend's. I think he believes it's Azura's because he knew Azura had one. And for him it was Azura's. I don't think he knows about the boyfriend one. So I don't think it's the boyfriend. Well, think. To be honest, I know. It's just... I don't know. Role-playing. I don't know. Shit like that. That charm looked just like your keepsake of Azura. Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend had a matching charms. Were the ship doctor and Azura really a couple? I can't believe it. I think Dr. Crab will be called as a witness today. There's still so many unanswered questions, but I'll hope to solve them all in a day's trial. I believe in you too. I know you can do it. And we will, Sasha. We promise. There you go. Because yeah, I can absolutely understand it's like, oh, that charm, like I lost it or some stuff like that. But his reaction of saying that's Sasha's charm. I feel like if that was your half of two charms, you wouldn't react, it is Sasha's charm. You would react like it was something beloved you wanted to keep, not like something someone beloved used to keep. A court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckler. The defense is... The bird is apparently ready. Ready. Now I'm completely thrown off. Very good. It appears both the prosecution and the defense are ready. Or at least used to be. I don't know. Yesterday it was proven that the orca was not guilty and the victim fell to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the orca pool area turn up anything? It did. We found a blood stain from the victim at the bottom of the pool. On this. Oh my, what a frightening looking rock. You say it's a blood stain on it? Just look at this, gives me the willies. So we can assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident? Very good. What a clever little deduction. Oh, well, it's nice to get a compliment from the prosecution for a change. Prosecutor Blackwell has completely tamed the judge with his carrot and stick approach. I guess I should broth a few carrots of my own. Right, moving along. I have prepared a witness. Buckler was the only one who entered that room where there was no water in the pool. Brain as smooth as his bald head. Fuck Judge, yeah, exactly. I can absolutely agree there. But the witness will prove that. Come to the stand. Name and occupation. Dr. Herman Sniper, stay in there. And who's this little cute little creature? Such a restless bird. Quite unlike Taka. Wow. Shark 1-up for Taka. He shot Sniper up with a single sound. Son of a gun. Dr. Herman Crab, Ship Aquarium veterinarian. And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well? Your Honor, please focus on the case. But it's important to learn what we can do about the witness. Fair enough. He knows exactly what he needs. And he needs the penguin's name. This is Snipe. She's the offspring of a penguin named Rife. Sniper lives in my hair. She might cause a commotion now and then, but please try to ignore. I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand, but they refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us, why was the defendant in the orca pool room when the water was drained? In the early mornings hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During the cleaning the pool water was drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the orca in the show pool. And pool water could never drain unless the pool was being cleaned. Okay, that kind of sums up everything we've heard. And your claim is that the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning. Only Buckler and the owner had the security card necessary to enter the orca pool. And we already know from the security company's records of card usage that the defendant was in the orca pool room during the time of cleaning. The witness testimony and the record of security card usage are conclusive evidence. Except for one thing. She started early. Hold on, how early? Because she said like she started at 4 or something. Wait, Did I pass the fucking thing? Wait, where is the card? I thought I had it here. Fuck, I didn't have it here. Well, at least I'm pretty certain she was early. They were gonna start at 6. So if there isn't like an entrance of 6 o'clock, then he wasn't there. So no one beside the defendant was at the scene at the wall, and the water in the pool was drained. Uh-oh, the judge always seemed to be leaning towards the other side. We have to strike fast. Your Honor, we're ready for a cross-examination now. Oh, yes, of course. Please proceed, then. The power of youth comes in handy at times like this. But yeah, like, I don't understand why they removed that from the court record. Because, yeah, it is basically her testimony, which might not be something they listen to because she is the one that is suspect right now. But if it was meant to clean at 6 o'clock with her, we could at least check if it was a 6 o'clock entrance as well. If there wasn't, we at least could think of something what was going on here. Yeah. Why is the cleaning done early in the morning? Essentially the middle of the night. Our aquarium is open every day of the year without break. So of course the cleaning was done at night when there are no visitors. No days off. Is that it? I can relate to that. Yeah, I guess prisoners don't really take days off. Things sure are different around our office, huh, boss? Jesus Christ. You don't have to rub it in so quite enthusiastically. Was the defendant cleaning alone? No. I'm gonna present this as well. But Miss Buckler said that Miss Shipley never showed up to help her with the cleaning. I don't know about anything about that. All I know is that when what was on schedule. Maybe they changed plans. They probably felt awkward with each other after their fight. In any case, there is no proof the victim entered the orca pool room during the cleaning. If you don't stop yammering, I will pull your tongue out and bark it. You have to be so violent. Proof or none, the victim have entered the pool during cleaning. Witness, tell him why. Jack must have entered the orca pool room. The reason I think so is because because it was only hers. Don't you mean say, oh, Jesus. Doesn't matter if you're the suspect enough, anything and everything is evidence. Granted, if a piece of evidence is seen as doubtful after learning something new, it would not be seen as truthful or something as before, but it won't completely ignored nor removed. Not unless proven that it was completely bullshit and pure fabrication. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. That is why I kind of want them to bring in the card again to say he was supposed to be there at 6 o'clock. Did he come in at 6 o'clock? Because if he didn't, then that is kind of odd. Also, do I have anything for the time? Torpedo shows data at 4 a.m. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No. Oh. Shipley's autopsy report. Ah, and there is no... there is no thing on it. No, I don't have anything for the times. Don't you mean to say that the record shows both of their cards being used? No, only Sasha's. But they must have gone in together. Jack's body was found in that room, so that's the only logical explanation. We talked about this just yesterday. What purpose does that brain was even serve? I am even more broad-brained than right. Witness. I will not allow birds to be belittled in my presence. Limit your disparaging comments to the defense alone. Yeah, so I get disparaged either way. Great. Belovera, I guess we're not destined to become best friends. What with this casual speaking right now? That is all I need is for you to talk about the state of the scene during the cleaning. Alright, fine. Oh, I don't know. I think the two of them were made for each other. During the cleaning, the pool water was drained. So the cleaning is done with the pool drained of water. That's right, they used the hoist there to lower themselves to the bottom of the pool. They can do regular cleaning with water in the pool, but this was an intense session. I never cleaned my own lab, however. Fair enough, I've seen that. Don't you think it might be due then? I guess I can talk though. Fair enough. Well, Sasha and Marlon come in and clean it for me on occasion. But I'm too busy myself. I have animals to look after, like this one, for example. Ah, such an adorable little creature! It lends cheer to this bleak courtroom. Your reaction to Taka was very different, as I recall. Oh, Taka is a fine bird too, of course. Please continue, Mr. Krabs, quickly now. As I was saying, Sasha was cleaning the Borka pool. Hold it! So Orla was moved to the other way, the way over to the show pool. Why is that? Well, it wouldn't get her covered in cleanser, would it? Of course she was moved. You don't take a bath while you're cleaning the tub, do you? Excellent point. I usually clean the tub after I take a bath myself. I was assigned to clean the shower stalls yesterday. They were cleaner than an Edo bathhouse by the time I was there. I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is the fastidious type. I polished it well. I bet the inmates are slipping and sliding all over right about now. Jesus Christ! Oh, you're here to clean. Excellent. I can make it extra slippy today. Maybe it's not as much of the visitors type as the prankster type. Somehow I don't think that's it either. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, cleaning the orca pool is just like cleaning the tub. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. Hold it! Never? There is no possibility in the world that it would be drained at any other time than during cleaning. None. Shut down with a single word. Why are you so certain? Think about it. If the pool water were drained, what would happen to the orc? The poor thing. Whose side are you on, Athena? Probably the orcas. Exactly, young lady. Without water, all would be alright for a short period of time. But anything longer than that would pose a serious risk. She'd even die. So the fact that Orla is alive and well is proof that the water wasn't drained on her. That's right. The orca pool and the show stage pool are next door to each other. Our hoist runs between the two to move the orca and the equipment back and forth. When intensive cleaning is done, the orca is moved to the show stage pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned. Please add that information to your testimony. If there's no water in the pool, the orca could die. Hold it! I guess you're right. Son of a gun. Then why did you hop on it so? The fun loves to make a fuss or nothing. You do like to stir up trouble, don't you, Miss Lawyer? Just like this one. Well, he is blue just as I am, apparently. How rude. Don't compare Mr. Right to Sniper. Granted, his suit may make him look a little like a penguin. Athena, is that what she really thinks of me? Yeah, I wish Sniper and Miss Baby Chick would both stop all the peeping and cheeping. Miss Baby Chick, how dare you? No, wait, that actually sounds pretty cute. This cross-examination. Wow, he just got away with calling a young woman a chick in court. I'm pretty certain he was talking about the bird and not her. Somehow, we have to show that the water could have been drained at some other time. If we don't, Sasha will be the only one under suspicion. There must be a hint somewhere. I'd better look through the evidence again. Also, sorry if you heard that. I just smacked my mic. I had my mic on me because I'm using the wireless one. Absolutely wonderful. Peak thing. Okay.
Hold it!
Oh, why did I press again? Hold on. I was supposed to see if I could find something for that, because this is the only new thing we got. There's no other... If there's no water in the pool, the orca could die. Ah, let's do this, because they do actually have this thing.
Objection!
Which basically allows the orca to be in the pool even when they're cleaning. If the water in the pool is drained, you say, the orca could die. But is that necessarily true? What are you talking about? There is a way to let the water out without harming the orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph. Oh, this is... As you can see, there is no water around the Skull Rock area. With the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of that partition. Fair enough. And Orla just looks fine. Son of a gun. He really likes that word. In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing Orla any harm. Are you implying that the water could have been drained at any other time during the cleaning? Yes, there is that possibility. But the crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. It have something to do with a calendar note about meeting with a victim. It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar. Oh, you waved that around in the court yesterday. No need to drag out your souvenir today. Actually, I would like you to make a note of the entry for the day of the incident. Let me see here. Meet the captain at the orca pool at 7 AM. Oh. This note is about meeting the meeting plan with the victim. What? The defense would like to argue that at the time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water. Whose calendar is this? It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Is that right, Dr. Crab? Son of a gun, you suspect me, do you? What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself. Fine. I was supposed to meet Jack at the orca pool at the time, but I ended up not going. So you're saying you simply broke your promise? You can't get out of it that easily. I believe you have some explaining to do. Yes, flip-flops. His flip-flops. Your blade is sharper than I thought right down. But your cut was sharp. A mere surface scratch. There is a saying amongst prisoners. Do not see, hear nor speak smooth talking lawyers. Yeah. If you think that this is suspicious, show your proof. Didn't we? Didn't we just show that? Calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? I have to prove the victim could have fallen to his death at 7 AM meeting time. Let's put our head together, boss. The victim could have fallen during the cleaning when the pool was completely drained. Or using the partition, it could have been at 7 AM, with the water partly drained. What could be a major difference in circumstance between these two possibilities? I think the blood on the orca, because if the orca was on the other side, the blood could have splattered on her, which is understandable to why there was blood on the orca. What circumstance was different? The answer could really tell us something. The orca was there. If the murder occurred at a time other than during the cleaning, the orca must have been there. Oh, you're right, and that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder. What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon. Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword. Alright then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at a time other than during the cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. If I can prove that the murder happened right in front of Orla, then I can prove that Miss Buckler is not guilty. We can prove that with the same footage we just showed. Order in court, everybody. Mr. Wright, are you implying that the orca was a witness to the crime? That is exactly what I'm implying. How do you intend to prove that the orca witnessed the murder? What are you going to do? But put the orca on the stand and cross-examine? Yes! That's exactly what we're gonna do. I would love that. This is a critical point. I better think about it carefully. Present evidence. The defense will present evidence. Evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder. You're going to present evidence. No, the defense, I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the orca. I must say I'm a little disappointed. I would love to see that as well. Gee, sorry to not get your hopes up, Your Honor. I'm a bit disappointed. I wanted you to cross-examine the orca. I actually would want to see that part. Very well, let's see this evidence then. What evidence show that the murder took place right in front of the orca? Take that! The same thing. This photo indicates there were 2 discovered luminol reactions yesterday. By accident, we got some of the luminol testing fluid on Orla. We were then very surprised to see luminol reactions on Orla's body. So, what of it? There is nothing odd about that. As was discussed in yesterday's trial, the orca was bleeding. Traces of the orca's blood were also found on the skull rock. The orca must have injured herself when she rammed the rock. So that cloud of blood Mr. Plume saw was from Orla's headbutting the skull rock, was it? Fair enough. But those luminal reactions you saw, and the orca was most likely from her headbutt. Objection! But that's odd in the position of those bloodstains. Please take a good look at the photograph. Yesterday, Mr. Plume said that the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. That testimony indicates that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these luminal reactions are in two entirely separated areas from her injuries. These bloodstains can't be Orla's own blood from when she was headbutting. Then, where did the blood come from? It's my firm belief that it is the victim's blood. The victim was killed right in front of Orla. And the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body. Now it finally makes sense. Orla was a witness to the murder, so that's why. Orla. Oh yeah, they wanted to get rid of Orla. Make the fish sleep with the fishes. Which would make more sense than anything. There's one more fact that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder. There's more? The culprit was afraid of Orla could somehow reveal that what she witnessed. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. I have to present that evidence. Yeah, but that's also what the funny part is. Gonna go to the store in a bit, so I'll lurk in meanwhile. No problem at all. Good luck you going to the store and do get some nice for you, something nice for you to eat. Or depending on what store. Yeah, just have something nice, or something good. The defense would like to submit this evidence. What's this? It looks like some sort of medicine. It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor. A very powerful one. Its sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her into a deep sleep. Try to drown an orca, but why? Right, Tom. Are you trying to tell this court that the perpetrator tried to kill the orca off to prevent a witness from talking? Do you really expect to defeat me with that feeble attack? My sword has been drawn, and I'm not about to shit my evidence now. I don't know why I did that voice. Orca have an enormous potential for intelligence. Possibility that Orla could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied, especially with the thought this happened after the trial, which means that the trial we had first was for her, for the person to get rid of Orla by making her the culprit. But then when that didn't work, they tried to basically kill her instead. The culprit believed in this possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her. Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased this sleeping drug, didn't you? What? Does this mean that a veterinarian tried to do away with the orca? But why would a veterinarian Who but a veterinarian would better know how to disguise an orca's death? He could even prevent the police from examining Orla's body. Why you? Are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca? Did he try to kick me? Yeah, he's trying to. How dare you slander the noble profession of a veterinarian? Oh, my goodness! One could cut the tension in this courtroom with a knife! Or a sword, actually. Yes, I admit I purchased that sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab. That's such a flimsy excuse. It's the truth. What else can I say? Any of the crew members could have entered my lab. I guess that weakens my evidence quite a bit. Besides, I think about it for a minute. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I. Yes, and that's why he also was so shocked. I don't know when he realized, but he did say that he actually did, like someone did steal it from him. And he could have realized it before or after the orca was put to sleep. But he realized it was his drug. And that's why he basically got into the whole, what in the world is this? But as I recall, it took you quite a while to give that treatment. You didn't even come on your own. We had to get you. Son of a... You just remember all sort of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? The orca pool and the lab are far apart. It's a little wonder he didn't know Orla's condition. Huh. Says you. No, didn't know. That's highly doubtful. As far apart as they were, Dr. Crab still had a way of knowing all about Orla's condition. They would like to submit evidence that the witness knew about Orla's conditions with this thing. The torpedo. You just had to bring that up, didn't you? With this advanced data system, surely you would have known Orla's condition. Wait just a minute. What is this torpedo? Dr. Crab, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom? The torpedo, or teleobservation real-time pertinent data organizer, is a data system. Until yesterday, only Dr. Crab and Mr. Shipley knew about the torpedo. It isn't legally approved in this country, so it was kept secret from the police. It's illegal? Dr. Crab, I demand an explanation. I love little Sniper having that to his forehead, like, ooh, can you hear anything? Son of a... You and your big mouth, lawyer. Yes, it's true. I'm using a little system to monitor the creatures at the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, they are in the orca pool room too. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creatures. If it finds abnormalities in the condition, the torpedo alerts me with a sound. Oh my goodness, very high tech. Yeah, through the water. The problem is, because of the police, it was drained. That's the thing. But if it is illegal, I will not turn a blind eye. This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Now then, Mr. Wright, please do continue. With the torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crab noticed the danger Orla was in. But he made no attempt to come to her aid on his own. And the reason for that is that Dr. Crab wanted Orla dead. The torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there were anything wrong with Orla. The sensors in the Orla pool wasn't working during the police investigation. Can you prove that statement? Apparently he's very happy about something. What's with him? I guess this is also high tech for Prosecutor Blackwell that is making him a little funny. Funny? Yes, I find this all very funny. With those sensors send sound waves through water, correct? But what if there isn't any water? Then they wouldn't work. They wouldn't automatically switch off. I see. And where is the sensors in the orca pool located? I don't know. Jack is the one who attached it for me. You don't know. Then I will tell you. The police found a sensor like this. Yes, you just showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Table? Do you mean the table in this photograph? That's right. Don't you get it yet, right, Donna? The table on the Skull Rock side of the partition. It's affixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be removed. Oh, and if there was what was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool? Precisely. The wall without water, the torpedo wouldn't work. Witness. When did that sensor automatically switch off? Hang on, I look it up. The sensor times lately were during cleaning 2 days ago and investigation yesterday. Of course, I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it. But I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. Well, let me know. But that's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday. So Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla. Did you hear that right though? The water can be drained without harm to the orc if the partition is used. But if the water is drained from the skull rock side, the sensor turns itself off. If the sensor was always on except for during the cleaning and investigation, it means there must have been water in the pool at all of the times. It was never drained. In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime. Yo, fair enough actually. I did not think of that. I guess that's why he was laughing. Order in court. This is completely shadows the defense argument. But the fact still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug. But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the orc? You're right, that hasn't been discussed yet, has it? The orca pool is the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to Orca undetected is to put it in her food. Yesterday someone gave the Orca food during the trial. Someone did? I'm afraid I don't remember. You don't remember? You're not that old yet, are you? It was the defendant, Sasha Buck. We're gonna, ask the veterinarian how long it takes. Because, yeah, she was given food yesterday, but the question is, how strong is this thing? That's the thing. How strong is it? When was it needed to be given? So your argument is that Miss Buckler is the one who gave the orca the drug? The prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall to his death, and then manipulated the orca to pin it on her. Still not satisfied, she further planned to kill the orca with a sleeping drug. I didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha? If it's true the defense is the one who fed the sleeping drug to the orca, then that places even more suspicions on her than ever. The defense objects to the prosecution's claims. Well. You haven't admitted defeat. Prosecutor Blackwell. I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? The prosecution failed to mention that Miss Buckler wasn't the only one that fed Orla. As you will recall, there was another person who gave Orla food. Oh, you mean that person? Looks like Athena remembers now. Yeah, because Orla was in here with us as well. We were basically we called Sasha in here to be a witness, so someone else took over. Oh, Mr. Wright, no. I don't want to believe it either, but we can't ignore the truth. The other person who fed Orla during the trial was... where is he? this bugger. But yes, I am also gonna have to call it here because it is 8 o'clock, and to be honest, I have been rather tired today because of yesterday. Nothing really happened yesterday other than I was in the worst foul mood ever.